All right, guys. Yeah, we're back on the triple today. Oh, well, we were on the triple yesterday. Oh, not yesterday. Last week sometime we were on the triple. And what we're doing today is we're going to go meet a monster. Yeah, Ducati monster. Met this guy at the lake, Brian. Cool dude. I've seen this bike around. Every time I see him, he's doing wheelies. And so we just happened to talk to each other at the lake because we just got at the same time. But I've seen him on the road in my area and hit it off pretty good. And I said, yeah, we need to ride together. So that day, in fact, the day when I made that video, the last video scene, I already shut the camera off. I didn't put it back on. But we rode around, and man, this dude loves doing wheelies. Brian, I'm sure you'll be watching this one. He loves to do the wheelies. Hopefully, I can get some on my. I only got one camera on today. I'm heading out. I got another race to go to. My drag race and stuff. And I got a couple hours, so I hit him up, and he said, "Yeah, we'll go ride." So we're gonna go meet a monster. And I was just thinking about the monster as at how similar the Ducati Monster and the Triumph Street Triple. They're just so close to each other, and so many. I mean, there's a big difference between the engine, obviously, but the same weight, roughly around 415 pounds. The same seating position. Basically, like these are like sport bikes without clip-ons. They handle really well. They're so similar in so many ways. The bikes, it's definitely the same class. Horsepower numbers, well, they're kind of close, but they're different. So this makes 128, 59 pounds of torque at a high RPM, I think in the 9,000 range, which is very high in the range, where the Ducati makes 111 horsepower. Now I'm just going by memory, and 69 pounds of torque, but in the 6,500 RPM range. So he said it's so easy to wheelie that bike, but this is kind of easy too. I mean, I got it in sport mode, so it comes up a little bit. But my nephew takes the bike out, and he takes all the nannies off, and he just likes doing wheelies. So you can power wheelie this one easy, but his is really easy, and he does it all the time. But that's the difference. The engine is like this is a L twin, I think they call it, where this is a triple. So it's a completely different engine setup, but to do the kind of the same thing, a fun naked middleweight bike. All right, guys. So so Brian's here. Just like I said, we just met up at the lake, and there's his monster, and his bikes are so similar. I mean, weight 415 pounds, 414 pounds. The only big difference is, like I said, when I was coming over here, is the engine is it makes more torque at a lower RPM. Mine makes a little more horsepower. Everything is at the high RPM, but otherwise these bikes are identical. I was gonna get one of these, but I don't know. I sat on it. I'm super comfortable on the bike. But I guess I wanted something yellow on, something that would pop. But there it is, guys. The Triumph Street Triple meets the monster. And Brian is a monster because he does nothing but wheelies. Hey, Brian.
What's up?
And he does nothing but wheelies. And me, I'm just a little afraid. I just want to do top speed stuff. But hopefully I can get him on camera. I don't know where we're going, but we're just going to cruise around. All right, guys, we'll hop on the bike and we'll talk more. All right, guys, I don't know where we're going, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to cruise a little bit. Got a couple hours to ride this morning. Yeah, that sounds sweet. Yeah, so guys, it's a nice morning. It's about, I don't know, let's see what the temperature is. It's getting warm. It's going to be, I guess, almost 90 today. 77 degrees. The sun is out. And I'm riding, and it doesn't get any better, right? And I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about. You guys might hear some silence. We're just going to be cruising around and maybe find some new roads. But we're just going to, make left, make rights, and just cruise. So, guys have any questions? What you guys think between the bikes? I mean, I think the Monster's cool. I know the old school Monster guys missed the trellis frame, but I think the bike is cool looking, and it's worlds better as far as handling, power. It's got everything, It's a torquey son of a gun for sure, and it's so light. Sounds good when he opens it up. So, guys, so what do you think? So, is a Monster for you, or is it a Street Triple, or is it the MT-09? I guess those are the three. And what's the other one I would think? I see MT-09, Street Triple, Ducati. I was thinking there's another bike that's, I know I keep missing one, but no problem. That's in the same category, and they're all cool. Obviously, you know, I'm biased to the Triple, but I really like the Monster. You know, it has that real grunty sound. It sounds so good. It looks comfortable to ride. Brian, you have cruise control on yours? Do they have options for? I mean, do they come ever? And any of those models come with them or no? Okay, I didn't know if the Monster was offered cruise control or not. This didn't come from the factory. You have to, you know, you gotta add on another $300. I know the Yamaha does, but oh, the KTM is what I was thinking. Yeah, so the KTM guys. So you have those four bikes. They're all in the same. Now the KTM is an absolute hooligan. It's got so much torque. But I don't know. You know, maybe you guys can throw in the comments. What do you think, you guys? What's your favorite? And I sat on all three of those bikes, and they were just very comfortable to sit on. The KTM is a little bit sportier. You know, you're a little bit more aggressive than most of the bikes. But I mean, if you like naked bikes, you can't go wrong with any of them. You know, and the KTM, obviously, KTM and the Street Triple, and I'm sorry, the KTM and the Ducati, similar engine designs. Then you got the triples with the as far as the Triumph and Yamaha. So I guess just what's cool today is just you got so much choice. That's, to me, is what's so cool. You got so many things, so many bikes to choose from. I kind of just gravitated because of the color. I wanted something different. And then I see that a ton of people have these bikes now. I guess in this color. The red looks really good. I like the red too, but just something I wanted. Okay. Oh, this is my little drag strip road. Sometimes I like just to open it up until I get to the hill. There he goes. Nice. And there's no need to clutch up on that, right? Just crank the throttle. So what RPM? It does pretty much at any RPM, like 3,000, 4,000 to clutch. I mean oh, so you don't even have to. Yeah, like with this bike, you got to be about. It's funny if you're at 3,000 RPM and you nail it. It wants to spin the tire a little bit, so then it traction control cuts. If you're about 55 to 6, the wheel comes up. If you're 65 and higher, it just shoots out like a rocket, doesn't come up or anything. So it's got a little bit of a sweet spot where yours, it has because the peak torque on this thing is at I think I'm almost 9,000 RPM. And where I think I was reading, your peak torque is 10 pounds more, like 70 pounds, and it's at 6,500. So it's probably very, very flat, which means it's everywhere. He's nice. He's got more ball. I can see myself doing a little wheelie, but I'm not doing it on a friggin' turn. That was cool. Man, oh man, so we were up like 90 almost, and he must have went up for almost a quarter mile, man. Jeez. Oh, you're in fourth? Yes, so guys, Brian tells me he was in fourth gear on that run. I wish I had the balls. Got it. All right, guys. So we're pulled over to get something to drink. Brian's got to fuel up, and we're going to switch bikes. It's just a short ride. I'm going to give you my perspective on a torquey bike. They're exactly the same in lots of ways, but this has got torque, and I'm not going to be doing no wheelies on it, I can tell you that. I'll be just cruising. He can do what he wants on this, but yeah, it should be fun. So you get the different perspective. Now, he's had the Super Duke, 1290, that's absolute beast can be, and so, I guess he's used to power, so. But it's a good-looking bike. They're both, I think they're great. I know a lot of the Ducati guys are just upset because it lost its trellis frame, but I just think it's an overall better bike. And I just love the way the wheels pop, the color, it's cool. So we'll be back in a bit. We're just going to get something to drink, and we'll be switching bikes. It might be a little bit sportier. I don't know. If you might feel a little leaned over forward, I don't know. And the pegs might be a little bit farther back. Pretty similar? Okay. All right, so Brian's getting on my triple. I'm getting on a Monster. I've always wanted to ride a Monster. Here we go. My first Ducati. I am psyched. Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, my God. This sounds so good, buddy. Oh, yeah. I have the clutch grabbing out a little high on that. That's the way I like it. So so you feel the foot pegs are kind of the same? Right. It is. Yeah, this is a little bit, this feels a little bit more straight up for me. It's a little bit more comfy. Yeah. This thing sounds like my race car with a cam. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, sounds good. So it feels smooth enough, or? Oh man, you look good on that thing. Man, well, go ahead. Yeah, up and down. Yeah. Well, this bike's got character, man. That's a crazy sound. This twin. All right, guys, so what do I think of this? I think of this Ducati. I think it's as cool as can be. Brian said the bar is a little bit more narrow, and I can feel that. Yeah, and it's just, yeah, it feels just like the Triumph as far as being flickable, and it just feels exactly the same, except I'm not leaned over as much as mine, and the seating position is just super comfy. This thing. Yeah, so are the bars wide enough for you? Yeah, I mean, you can only go off so far, obviously, because of the mirrors. Oh, this thing burbles and cracks. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Yeah, that's the top one. The bottom one is, you don't have to touch. It's just the top. There's two of them over. Yeah, okay. This sounds beefy. I can't believe a two-cylinder can sound like this. Oh my God, yeah, so cool. This also seems like I could have a little bit more lower seat. Yeah. Oh yeah, that does sound good. Yeah, well, yeah, the brakes feel good too. How do the brakes feel? Good? Yeah. All right, guys, so my first Ducati, very cool, very pumped about this. So I think if I would have probably took one for a test ride, guys, I probably would have bought one. I don't know if you guys will be able to pick this up, but it sounds so sweet. All right, guys, we're just cruising like 50 miles an hour, and it's just a super comfy bike. Okay. Oh, I love with the downshift. Yeah. Yeah, I got self-canceling lights if you forget. Yep, yep. Yeah, the bike is effortless in the turns, folks. It just feels like mine, except it has this engine that has so much character to it. So it came up a little bit, right? Okay. I don't know, what RPM were you at? About 4,000 or 5,000, or? Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes you don't have to look at it. It's just a feel. Like my nephew. He doesn't even look at the tack. He just knows where he wants to do it and just does it. Yeah, it is. It's smooth, and where I feel the vibration is, but it's not annoying. Big thing. It's just it just feels like you're on a real motorcycle to me, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I could definitely tour with my Triumph because it's smooth. I set the cruise at 70. It's no problem. I mean, and the wind doesn't really bother me at that speed. I mean, if I go up to 90, it's a pain, but yeah, see, this thing sounds so much better when you bleep it down. I love it. It sounds so cool. Yeah. Oh my God. Nice, bud, nice. Way to go. I just gave you a bike, a little goose. I mean, I must have been a quarter of a throttle, and the wheel pops right off the ground. Holy shit. So, and that speedometer is totally correct. So a quick question. So it comes up pretty good for you then? Oh, yeah. Right. I was just amazed though. I just wanted to accelerate a little faster, and the wheel just pops up. But it's not scary or anything. I just amazed how easy this thing comes up. So, does this thing have wheelie control? So, have you ever messed with it? Is it very intrusive, or? Yeah. Oh, it puts you back down really quick. Does it put you down hard, or is it gradual? Okay. See, that's the problem with my BMW, because I have the wheelie control on. It would cut out, like it would just cut you out and bang you, and you slam to the ground. Where I noticed my buddy had a Diavo, you know, a Ducati, he would do these nice wheel stands, but it would settle real nice, you know. And that's what this does, but it doesn't last. It doesn't stay up long. I gotcha, got it. So you're the third guy who does wheelies on my bike, and I'm just a little fraidy cat that doesn't want to do them. But yeah, but I got you on film, bud. Yeah, okay. Yeah, folks, let's see. I feel a little bit of heat, but nothing. I mean, it's warm out. It's 80 degrees, but I don't feel anything crazy. But I guess if you were stopped in traffic, but the Triumph's kind of the same way. You don't feel it in your legs as much until the fan kicks on. Does this thing get decent gas mileage? Not that that's a big deal, but does it get decent gas mileage? Oh, okay. Yeah, mine gets like 43 or 44. Yeah. Yeah, I like your tack so much better. I don't understand it. Everybody complains about it, and every other screen looks just like that because they have 4 different screens, but they're all the same. You know, with that stupid, I mean, it belongs in a computer, not on a freaking motorcycle. But this is a very comfortable seating position on this bike. It's a very comfy bike. The seat, I like the seat. The tail bag, you could just kind of lay on it too for a little bit of a rest. I could rest my helmet on it. That's cool. Oh, you know what? I mean, I'm sorry, the tank bed. I might get one of these things. I like this. What gear were you? You must have been in second gear, right? Wow, and it came up that easy. Oof. So, folks, any of you guys out there, you want a wheelie monster right off the bat? The Ducati is just a great. It just has all the low-end torque that you would possibly want. Oh yeah, go for it. What'd you get it up to? Yeah. I've gotten up to 132 on that. All right, guys. So it looks like my my Action 3 camera is kind of running low, and I don't want to get caught off. So, guys, I'll wrap this up. I'll edit it later. You'll see it up hopefully in a couple days, maybe a day. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Brian, good times, right, buddy? Yeah, he just said yes, sir. I wish I could have hooked up the mics, but I don't have a setup for that. But guys, I'll have another video out soon. These bikes are so similar. They're really cool. They're similar in a lot of ways, but there he goes. They're similar in a lot of ways, but man, the engines are totally different character, but they're both super cool. All right, guys, later.